Hi, and welcome to Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast, the podcast for real estate agents absolutely everywhere. I'm Lisa B, and during this podcast, we're going to be talking about everything real estate. What's working, what's not working, AI, automation, technology, eXp Realty, and absolutely everything to do with real estate. I'll have guest speakers as well, where we'll answer your questions from the Facebook group, Let's Talk About Real Estate. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you do that now, and we'd be happy to help answering any question. And again, welcome to the show. Barry Feldman from eXp Australia, thank you so much for joining me today.
Lisa B, I've been back a week and I've just hit Melbourne time.
I know.
It's great to be back.
You've been in India, I've been in India, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Tell me about your experience. You're located in Victoria now, but we're part of eXp, so we're in 24 countries. We've got 89,000 agents. We can do business wherever we want around the world. At the moment, we are building a massive team in India. I'll just do the bit of a backstory. So we're building a massive team in India. Barry's been over there doing some training, talking to agents about joining. We have already in place in India, we have a chartered accountants firm there who understands the tax laws of being able to buy from India to Australia, from Australia to India. We have finance people in place to do the finances, obviously. We have migration agents, and we also have business brokers. So we're kind of like a one-stop shop.
We have the stock.
And we have that stock. That's the thing. So we have the stock that, whether people want to buy either side of the equation, we have that too. Now, the things that we need are agents. So we need agents on the ground here. We also need agents on the ground in India to join our team, the Big Baz team, right? That's what we call it, Big Baz's team. So, both Barry and I have invested a lot of time, money, effort, resources into India. And, us both going there, we've, proven our commitment and what we want to achieve there. So tell me, what did you learn going to India?
That 1.5 billion people plus is a lot of people.
It sure is. And what does that mean? Opportunities, doesn't it? Like huge opportunities. So tell me about the opportunities.
I've been in real estate 30-something years. And I was in Hyderabad for 2 days. All I saw was offices, my hotel and property. And I was in Delhi for just over a week, and I saw the same.
Yep.
And I've never seen so much building in my life.
And
not just little building, big building, and so many people shopping.
Yeah, I know. So much money, isn't there? There's so much money over there. Like over there, you've got extreme poverty, you've got extreme wealth. There's so many people with money. And
so let's just stop there, because with the extreme poverty, we're going to, Lisa and I already discussed it, and we discussed it with Shashank in India. We're going to start a foundation that every bit of commission we make from eXp Australia and eXp India and our team, the A team and my team, whenever it launches, some of money is going to go back to India and it's going to go channeled to the poor. Because there is extreme wealth, there's extreme poor, but in the middle, there's this huge middle class.
Yeah.
So, for instance, Lisa, I went to the Nike shop because my son sent me on a mission. Yeah. And the Nike shop was bigger than any Nike shop I've seen in Melbourne, and more expensive. But the amazing part was there were people with bags buying.
Yeah. There's plenty of people with money.
The extreme wealth there is extreme.
Yeah.
But the middle class is where we're going to be pitching.
Yeah.
Because even if the middle class is 70% of 1.5 billion people, that's a lot of people.
Yeah,
and the people are so nice. I have an agent in Hyderabad, Mr. Deepak.
Yeah.
And I wanted to take him out for dinner, but he insisted I come to his house for dinner.
Yeah.
And it was the family atmosphere at his dinner table was so nice. It was family first in India.
Yeah. But the thing that I learned over there, and so many people said it to me, we were greeted like family everywhere we went, even in hotels. And they told me that it's kind of indoctrinated into the Indian culture, is that our guest is our God. And so many hotels said that to us. So many people, if I met somebody in the lift and I'd say, oh, hi, where are you from? And they'd say, I'm from, Mumbai, whatever. I'm from Australia. Look, here's my telephone number. If you need anything, please let me know. If you get stuck, please let me know, And so many people did that. The culture there was just amazing, and how we were treated. But you went to a couple of development sites there too, didn't you? So tell me.
I went to one in Hyderabad, the
Yeah.
first one I went to. 665 four-bedroom units built in towers. So in Melbourne, it would be like South Bank Docklands. In Surface, it would be like Broadbeach, and
Yeah.
and Sydney would be like, I don't even know
Darling
Sydney's.
Harbour.
Yeah, Darling Harbour. So these huge towers, and we went into the office to get prices, and they're not even finished yet, and they're 65% sold of 665 off the plan.
That's
And
crazy.
I said, how much? And you got to think that I think India is cheap because that's the way the culture from Melbourne is.
Yeah.
And they started telling me how much they were in Indian currency, and I couldn't understand that. So I said, boys, you have to tell me in Australian. So they bring out the calculators, and the cheapest one was 800,000 Aussie to as many million as you want to spend. And they're amazing. The quality is amazing. Everything's amazing. And that was just one development. Then I got to Delhi, and there's where our eXp offices are, where they have their serviced offices, is in the Max Towers. I can't remember where in Delhi it is because Delhi's huge, but
Yeah.
it's called the Max Towers. And behind those towers you can see from the distance all this development.
Yeah.
And the head of India, Shashank, he has exclusive rights with a lot of developers there. So he showed me on his system how much stock he's holding. And if I was an Indian of descent and I knew the culture and knew the language, I would be moving to India tomorrow,
Yeah.
because Shashank gives you the developments and he gives you the buyers.
That's crazy, isn't it?
He gives you lead gen on both sides, and all you have to do is pick up this
And call them.
and call and make deals.
Wow. Okay, so any agents that are living here in Australia, please contact us if you're from Indian descent, or recognize the opportunities here. Like Barry and I both obviously aren't from Indian descent, but we see the potential, and we really want to help people. We want to do training. We want to support them, all of those sorts of things. Reach out to Barry if you're here, or if you're in India, reach out to Barry. I think it's going to be the Big Baz team, Barry. I think the Big Baz.
Well, I got big Baz number plates,
What's
but
Big Baz team? Big Baz team.
I just going to tell everyone that I've never seen
Yeah.
so much real estate in my life, and I've
Yeah.
never seen so many people. The only time Delhi doesn't have people on the street is when I went to gym at 6 a.m.
Yeah, 5, 6 a.m. There's still people out though, but not as many.
No, you can catch an Uber, but after that, it's.
I can't believe I must have seen when I was there 100,000 cows. How many cows did you see in
I only
Hyderabad?
saw about a dozen.
No way. You must have been late driving around, because there's 50 million cows everywhere you go. But anyway,
But when you got time, so if anyone wants to talk about India and any agents around, just give me a call on 0410 448 277, or message me or message Lisa.
Yeah.
Because until you go on the ground there, you really can't appreciate what opportunity is there. I didn't have any idea that the amount of real estate, the amount of stock, the amount of people,
Crazy. And the amount of money,
the amount of money around, like
Yeah.
money, and the amount of the opportunity we can give to these people too.
Yeah.
Like, one of my agents is going to grow a team. Hopefully, I spent hours with him while I was there. He could grow a team of X agents under him. We're hopefully going to get 100.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. And he can. He's a smart businessman.
he's a smart businessman, and
Got the
it's
foundation.
it's life changing for everybody. It's life changing for him.
Yeah.
And it's life changing for me.
Yeah. And the other agents he brings in as well.
Yeah, life changing for like eXp. The only reason I went to India is because of eXp. I spoke to a lot of agents that wouldn't join, and I would get up off their boardroom tables and they go, "What are you doing?" I said, "Sorry, I only trust because it's an American company on the NASDAQ, and I know I'm going to get paid."
Yes,
It's
yes,
not you personally, it's just the way I trust. So the only reason I can do it is because of EXP.
that's
I
right.
can't, if I would have gone as Barry Feldman Real Estate, they wouldn't have trusted me.
Yep,
And if they're telling me they are ABC Real Estate trading as India, Delhi, and they could be the biggest firm, there's no trust from me either.
yep.
But because I trust EXP and I trust Shashank and I trust the whole brand, because I know that there's
Trans-
hierarchy on top of him
Yeah,
and hierarchy on top of him, and it all goes to reported through America.
transparency in the NASDAQ. Yeah,
Transparency counts. Shashank told me that he last year threw out 500 agents.
yeah. That weren't performing or weren't disclosing.
We're
And
disclosing or
this
we're not performing.
any agents that are interested in joining from India, you must disclose your figures, you must be professional, you must be ethical. And in return, you are going to get the credibility of an agent over there that is like EXP approved, if you like, where you will be able to cross sell, you'll be able to sell from Australia to India to Australia and have that trust and credibility. So we need agents that are wanting that. They're wanting training, they're wanting support, they're wanting leadership, they're wanting that global opportunities, they're wanting the opportunity to make more money, a community where, we can help support you. And, you touched on it a minute ago, Barry, this is a legacy that we can leave, that we can help agents in India make more money, have a better lifestyle, have a better life for their family. That's what's possible here. This is what it's all about. We all saw the poverty over there. We saw the poverty, and this is a chance that we can help people.
But anything with a name in India, like an American name, is more expensive.
Yeah,
Like just straight out. Like I went to a gym, Anytime Fitness cost me 20 Australian dollars.
yeah,
Local Indian gym, $1.
yes,
Anything like that, it just shows, and they love brand names. We
yeah,
all love brand names. My kid will only wear Nike. I
yeah,
don't know why. I'll wear anything, but he'll only wear Nike. I
yeah.
only wear the XP approved. Um, so I can see the situation there. I was lucky enough that Air India were nice to me and gave me an upgrade, so I could sit in the lounge. And I was speaking to people. We were delayed on the way back, and I was speaking to a guy in the lounge, and he's some kind of big chartered accountant in India, and he said the new government in India
Yes,
wanted to take away cash.
yes. Same with here in Australia.
Same with here, but
Yeah.
there because it's a very cash economy. But
Mm,
then I noticed when I was sitting just watching, I like to people watch,
mm,
and I was watching KFC. The older generation like me were using cash
mm.
because I'm old. The younger generation like you, Lisa, they
Yeah.
were they were tap and going.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so there's more every time you tap and go, the government knows, even in Australia, knows where you're spending money.
Well, that's true.
So the younger generation would tap and going at places like KFC. So the
Yeah,
money then gets circulated more and more through the
yeah,
government.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, so they want transparency there.
Yes, yes.
EXP is very transparent,
Yeah,
and I can see an amazing opportunity. We're going to have a EXP global events probably coming in Australia. We're going to have EXP approved. Everything's going to be EXP approved. EXP approved finance broker, EXP approved mortgage broker,
yeah,
EXP approved business broker.
yeah.
And that way it's all transparent. So if anyone wants to do business in India and buy a property off the plan, to go up 0.25% every year. So
Yeah,
these things are going up before you settle.
yeah, that's right. So
But they're
obviously
amazing.
people have to do their own,
Oh,
pro-
do your own due diligence and all that. Don't take my.
no, and obviously, the people that we are, looking to do business with, if you're watching this and you've got something else that you believe that you can add to our jigsaw puzzle of the people that we need and you see opportunities, then please reach out to Barry and myself as well. As I said, we've got the accountants, we've got the finance brokers, we've got the migration agents, we've got the business brokers. If you can see anything else that you can add to India, then please reach out to Barry because we are, really serious about this. We're committed, we're serious, we're excited, we're passionate. We see so many opportunities. So,
I just heard there's a property seminar in Hyderabad in April
yes,
where we're thinking of taking a store.
Yes, exactly.
You know, there's 2,000 people will go through that.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
So EXP, you're thinking of taking a store, which Lisa will even come.
yeah.
We'll go to Hyderabad again.
Not this time. I just got back. But yeah, but also too, Barry. So just for some of the agents that are watching this, so you joined EXP, let's say 5 months ago, maybe. Tell me or tell everybody else what you've done since you've joined EXP. So the minute you joined,
Capped.
what have you grown? Okay, you
I've
capped.
grown a team.
Yep. You got a team of
I capped in 4 months. So I did
Yep.
100K gross in 4 months.
Yep. Which means you are now on 100%.
100% commission. I sold my biggest property ever sold. I've got my confidence back.
Yep.
I've got 1, 2, 3. On the plane to India, I even emailed you
Hot
a
list.
hot list, which I haven't had for a long time,
Yep.
and a business plan.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
one of these 10-page business plan, a 1-page
Yep.
business plan on everything that I want to achieve.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, I was in India for 10 days. I worked 9 of those
Spot
days.
on. Yeah, yeah. And also too, sorry, you glossed over something that I think you needed to make a bit bigger point of. So you sold your most expensive property. You've been in real estate for how many years?
30.
30 years. You sold a property for $19.5 million because you are in EXP, right?
Yeah, because I walked into the listing and I said, I have 89,000 agents in 24 countries and we're all here to help you.
That's
Mr.
exactly right. So if you were Barry Feldman over there, not powered by EXP, you would be a one-man show and that would be it. If you were part of LJ Hooker, you could say, oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. If you were part of a
I
friend,
was with LJ Hooker. It
I
wouldn't
know.
have helped me.
Okay.
Because with LJ Hooker, I would have had to say I was an LJ Hooker suburb.
Yes.
So I was in LJ Hooker, Noble Park, and great people.
Yeah,
But
they,
I had to say LJ Hooker, Noble Park. This
yeah,
property I sold was an hour away from Noble Park.
yeah.
And they would have said,
You're out of area. Yeah.
you're out of area. With
Whereas
EXP, my business cards say EXP Australia.
that's right. And you are in India. You are in wherever you are, we've got agents in 24 countries, 89,000 agents, 24 countries. We can be anywhere. So that's the exciting thing. So you can
But
tell.
one last thing before I have to go, Lisa, because it's one of those days.
Yep.
I just watched a Zoom yesterday with the head of India and the head of Dubai. You
Yes.
sent it to me.
Yes.
So the opportunities are crazy.
I know. I saw that. So we also want agents that are in Dubai because most of the buyers that go to India are from Dubai. So
No, and the other way. A lot of agents in
sorry.
the other way.
Dubai and Dubai. Sorry. The other way.
3.5 hours from India to Dubai, and a lot of property is being done to Indian origin people in Dubai.
That's it.
So
That's why we are also going to grow into Dubai, which we're already talking to agents there.
yes, so when I saw that, when I saw Shashank and the lady from Dubai, who sorry, I can't remember her name, but because I haven't met her personally yet, that was quite amazing to see how global this country or this world is. And
So talking about a jigsaw puzzle, that is the other piece we need. We need agents in Dubai as well. So that's another one that we need. So on the ground in India, we need more, obviously, because of what we've got planned, and we can't go into that now. But you've got big business plans for what's happening between India and here.
we need agents in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth,
Yep.
because Adelaide,
Agent,
because
yeah.
we need agents who have got Indian clients, because the opportunity is going to come.
That's right.
But you're going to miss out. And
we also need buyer's agents, because we need buyer's agents all over Australia as well, because we're going to have people coming from India to move here. So there's referral opportunities there as well for buyer's agents as well. So,
my Uber driver that took me to the airport lived in a Melbourne suburb called Point Cook. Where he owns his house. So that's about an hour and a half from where I am, but that's where he ended up his day. So while we're chatting, here's why you going to India. I said, for real estate. He goes, I own a property in Mumbai.
There you go.
There you
go. They're everywhere.
Everywhere. So I haven't done that side of India yet. That's my next trip. So,
yeah.
And I'm already planning it for 3 or I might go to this thing in April. It all depends on how busy I am.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Everybody, it's the best opportunity. Go in and out. It's 12.5-hour flight.
Yeah.
And take a few sleeping tablets and go to sleep. You wake up and you're in India, and you just I landed at 1 a.m. in the morning in Hyderabad. My first meeting was 7 a.m. that
I
day.
know, you're committed. I know.
And I ran around for 2.5 days in Hyderabad like a crazy man, but it worked.
Yeah, exactly. And I had the best holiday I ever had in India, and a bit of work as well. You did mostly work, which you did 100%.
I did 1 day holiday. I went to Agra to see the
Yeah.
Taj. And
Yeah.
if you haven't seen the Taj,
Mhm.
I drove 4.5 hours each way to see the Taj. And then while I was in Agra, I met an eXp real estate agent who we went out for lunch with.
Yeah.
And his daughter lives in Darwin.
Yeah.
This is how small the world is. His daughter lives in Darwin, studying in Darwin, and when she finishes her degree, she's going to move and look to buy in South Australia.
Oh, there you go.
So
See?
that was after the Taj Mahal. We met for lunch in Agra at it was called a barbecue place, but it only had barbecue curry.
Oh, yeah, funny.
Yeah, so because he asked me what I want, and I said, he goes, "There's a barbecue place." I said, "Oh, thank God." And it was just curries, which was
I
fun.
went to a high tea, did I tell you, at a hotel? And I'm like, oh, awesome. There's going to be cakes and little sandwiches and cups of tea. And it was all just a smorgasbord of curry. But anyway, never mind.
It's all right. I
Yep.
didn't get Indian belly or Bali belly or anything. I was very careful. I did put on some weight. Look at my face. I put on weight. And now I have to lose that again.
I know. But anyway, no, you
So,
can see how excited we are. Really looking for people to join us. So anybody that's interested in Indian opportunities, please reach out to Barry. We would be excited to talk to you. And if there's any other opportunities that anybody else sees, then please let us know about those as well.
bye, boss.
All
Have
right,
a good day.
thank you.
See you, Dales. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you have a question about real estate, then please join the group on Facebook, also called Let's Talk About Real Estate. For those of you who are interested in eXp, please join us at 10 a.m. Brisbane time every Wednesday morning for eXp Explained. Thank you again for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, and see you next week.